The European Data Protection Supervisor, or EDPS, is the EU's independent data protection authority. Data protection is a fundamental right protected by EU law. The EDPS defends the right of individuals to the protection of their personal data, for example, by raising awareness about the risks associated with the processing, in other words, the collection, use, or storage of their personal data. The role of the EDPS's staff is to find pragmatic solutions to data protection challenges with the aim of protecting people's rights and freedoms when their personal data is processed. The EDPS enforces and reinforces EU data protection and privacy standards, both in practice and in law, in several ways. Firstly, the EDPS protects the right to data protection through its supervision and enforcement work. Specifically, the EDPS monitors the processing of personal data by EU institutions, bodies, and agencies to ensure that they comply with data protection rules. Secondly, through its policy and consultation work, the EDPS advises the European Commission, the European Parliament, and the Council on legislative proposals and initiatives related to data protection. The EDPS also monitors and assesses technological developments that impact the protection of personal data. This is used to inform the EDPS's supervision work, its policy work, and the advice it gives to the EU institutions, bodies, and agencies. In a connected world where data flows across borders, solidarity within Europe and beyond helps to strengthen the right to data protection. In order to promote consistent data protection across the EU, the EDPS works with other supervisory authorities and cooperates with EU data protection authorities via the European Data Protection Board. Under the EDPS's remit, EU institutions, bodies, and agencies can consult the EDPS for advice on data protection. The EDPS provides its advice in writing, for example in legal opinions, comments, decisions, guidelines, or in letters and papers. The EDPS organises training sessions for EU institutions, bodies, and agencies to help them comply with their data protection obligations. To verify how well they comply with data protection law in practice, the EDPS has the authority to carry out inquiries and audits. In addition to the possible investigation of personal data breaches that must be reported to the EDPS also handles complaints from individuals whose data has been processed by an EU institution, body, or agency. When EU institutions, bodies, and agencies do not comply with data protection rules, the EDPS has a number of enforcement powers granted to it under EU Regulation 2018/1725. These include the power to investigate, to apply corrective measures, the authority to apply sanctions, to authorise, to advise, and if required, to bring a case before the Court of Justice of the EU. To find out more about the EDPS, visit our website and follow us on our social media channels.